Hey, gang. We're back again looking at another one of the pieces of writing that we're analyzing in our South Africa unit. And this is a speech called Citizenship in a Republic. But we're only looking at part of that speech. And this excerpt is referred to as The Man in the Arena. The actual speech is given by President of the United States Teddy Roosevelt in 1910. And this is the actual speech that Nelson Mandela gives to Francois in the movie. We're led to believe that Mandela gave him the poem Invictus, but in all actuality, the speech that's given to Francois is The Man in the Arena. And there's a reason for it, because it deals with inspiration and leadership, two of the things that we've been talking about quite a bit. If you read the speech, it's pretty good. It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. It's a pretty powerful speech, and it's one that really fits with the idea of leadership and inspiration that in our movie Invictus, Nelson Mandela and Francois show time and again. A couple important parts of the poem. This line right here, the credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, really is talking about taking chances in life and getting into the arena, whatever that arena might be. It's different for everybody. Whether you take a chance to learn how to play a musical instrument, or you take a chance to play a sport that maybe you weren't very good at, whether you take a chance to really try your best in a class that you're not very good at. So the credit, what they're saying here is the credit belongs to people who have the guts to take chances. And throughout the rest of the little excerpt here, they talk about it. You're going to have to deal with dust and sweat and blood. Not reality, but figuratively they're speaking there. They say if you take these chances, you might come up short again and again. But at the end of the day, this line is important as well. There is no effort without error or shortcoming. What they're talking about, and I put this over here in the comment, everybody fails. And we don't learn unless we look at those failures and really analyze them. They continue again after that part talking about striving to do deeds, having great enthusiasms in your life, having great devotions that you're passionate about, and putting yourself out there for a worthy cause. And if you do that, there's two things that can happen. One, you might be able to celebrate the triumph of achieving something great. But at the end of the day, if you don't, the worst thing that could ever happen to you is that you fail. And if you're going to fail greatly. If the worst thing that you have done is fail, and this is in the comment I'm looking at right now, if the worst thing that you've done is fail, at least you gave it your best effort. I like the last line as well. It says, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. What they're trying to talk about here in this part of the speech, again, is it's really easy to sit on the outside and criticize people and be a backseat driver. That's not what we want you as students to do, and that's not what we want all citizens to do in our country specifically and particularly. We don't want you to be cold, timid, scared, not try anything. Those people don't know what it's like to have a victory, to win, or to have a defeat in life and lose. They sort of just float around and they never really accomplish anything. What we want you folks to do, and what Mandela and Francois did in this movie and in their lives, is they took chances. They entered the arena of life, and they gave it their all. Did they fail? Sure they did from time to time. But you're never going to learn and be successful unless you learn from those failures and those shortcomings. Main idea of the speech that we're trying to get you to understand is right here. It doesn't matter all the time whether or not you succeed or fail. A lot of the times it's just about having the guts to give it a try. And if you do that, more often than not in your life, you're going to be successful. That's our real short and easy, hopefully easy to understand analysis of this speech. Remember, the speech actually is called Citizenship in a Republic, but the excerpt that we're looking at, or the very short selection that we're looking at, is referred to very commonly as the man in the arena. If you have any questions about it, please make sure that you see me or see Mr. Long, and hopefully this was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form.